I'm sure if you've came to this channel, there's a good chance you came to it through my most popular video, or at least one of my most popular videos, which was my Furry Closed Species video. In that video I basically go over my experiences buying a closed species, or more specifically a closed trait character from someone, and the specific closed trait character was from the Mochi Raptor species. And yeah, that fandom has a whole bunch of controversy around it, and I just touched on that lightly within the video. However, I was browsing Toy House and looking for bases to use for adopts. I came across something that tickled my intrigue. Now, this species has been around for quite a while. I assume probably just, the same amount of time the Mochi Raptors have. And these ones are called Jolly Raptors. And I just want to go over, what they are, and just sort of compare the similarities back to Mochi Raptors. And just explore them further. This is just an unscripted video. I just had nothing else to record, and this was something that I was interested in. So here is the official Weebly.com Jolly Raptors website. They're a closed species, so none of it is open. Mochi Raptors were open but had closed traits. No, this is just closed species entirely. And made by these two users here, and it has the links. Please don't make your own! And please don't copy, trace, and steal content from here. I approve of this statement. The first, however, you can't really, moderate, so let's just get into the lore. Woo, it's me from the future. I just want to say, what a way to open up your website with that statement. So welcoming. Straight up, what is a Jolly Raptor? Pause if you want to read it all. They're small, they're cute, they're from outer space, and they look like little dinosaurs. And I do really like the design. There is some more things here. Let's be real here, people who have these species as characters rarely follow that lore, which is established. Most people just want the characters because either it's sort of like owning a designer Gucci bag, or they like the designs, in which case I like the designs a lot. I think they're way cuter than Mochi Raptors, and they're probably one of the cutest species that have came about within the furry fandom. I just want to go over this basic design here. Again, adorable, has the sort of jagged mouth that even I present in some of my characters. They have a sort of griffin-like body. You've got aqua variants, I believe, and your crystal variants as well. But if you just look at what a standard Jolly Raptor is, it's just like a chibi griffin. Let's take a look at the trait sheet. I must also commend the people that have made this. This is probably the best layout I have ever seen for a closed species or species of any kind. The website's nice, it seems to be easy to navigate. Yeah, I'm impressed. So you have all these common traits, the uncommons, the rares, which is something I just don't get. Why? You're not only just paying to have something that could have no ears, you pay more to have different kinds of ears. Why can't you just pay to make a raptor and include all of these? It's me again, the answer is money! And who's to say that, I'm not actually drawing one of these, but naming it one of these to get away with it if I have a make your own sort of deal. Even sort of gatekeeping the kind of eyes. So they mentioned here that, you can apply heterochromia to any sort of Jolly Raptor without increasing the rarity. But the fact that they have rarities is just sort of another excuse for having, a monetary cash grab. Oh, buy the Eggy Moshling, he's rarer. Give me more money, please. Let's look at the basic anatomy. They are really adorable. Damn, I want one. But oh no, I can't have one because it's a closed species. Oh no. Anyway, as mentioned before, quite a basic, cute design. The mouth goes up to the eyes. It's adorable. I can't lie. They even have guides on their skeletons, which is something that I've just, deeply appreciate as someone who has custom species and whatnot in my furry universes. Body types. This is the most politest way to put it. Yes, I'm gonna start calling my cat Elegant. Even though she does have some friend-shaped features. Jolly's and health issues, size does not matter. If you want to read that, please pause. That is just a little bit funny. Do's and don'ts. Don't break their knees. have the mouth attached to the eyes, which I feel like some people will have, you know, trouble with. And also, don't make the mouth the wrong shape or else you'll get banned. God forbid you give them an extra toe. Now here's the one that I just, you know, something that just catches my eye instantly. You have a wonderful little website here, you even got a search function. Shop is in bold. It is here to draw you in. So let's look at the customs. Just look at that. What? What? I'm assuming these mean DeviantArt points, or... Oh, well, you know, there's no direct link to the terms of service. Oh no, wait, here it is, fuck. I would have expected it to be up here though. They're only available through offer to adopts, name your prices, coins, flat sales auction, blah blah blah. Please do not approach the creators and moderators about special permissions. Points and money are accepted, so I'm just gonna assume that means DeviantArt points. I just want to say all the other terms and conditions here are what you would expect for closed species. Everything needs approval before you've, you know, allowed to put it on the master list, which they'll constantly be stalking and wanting you to update. And of course, even when you pay for a make your own slot, they have to overview that as well, and you might have to go back in and keep changing things, so that could be money down the drain if you can't get the design you dreamed of having approved, because of all the strict rules. Also, they're available through bribes? Bribes? They're just up front saying that you can bribe the creators to get your own. What the fuck? Anyway, look at these prices. For a little character, you can make for free, because this does not actually matter. This is what caught me off guard. Not only the beautiful website that's obviously had a lot of time and effort been put into it, and the adorable little faces on those cute little jolly raptors, but the prices! Want to add an extra trait? Sorry, $100. Wanna make a jolly monster, which I believe is a subspecies? Another 100. Can I get a refund if it does not turn out as expected? No! I just paid $500 for a custom and it didn't come out the way it should have for a $500 custom. Oh well, too bad. I think it's also important to note here that what if something happens? What if you have an unexpected bill? Do you still get a refund? What if they just ghost you? I don't think they'd be doing that because they've obviously got a reputable fan base, but however, I've paid for many customs and commissions where people have sent work in progress pictures, as described in the previous screenshot, and promised to make the changes that I asked for, and then they don't. I just think this is extremely dodgy and, you know, leaves a horrible taste. You can only contact them on Discord or Toy House. So if you don't have a Toy House code, and God forbid you don't like using Discord, then you're fucked. If you want a base transfer, it's gonna cost you as well. Right, what about make your owns? Want to be able to actually have permission to draw your own and not get someone to make one custom? Oh, that could cost you $30 each. For the most common thing, which you can't really add much to. But why would you even pay that in the beginning? Just make what you want. Of course, there's upgrades. You know, pay to win, pay to have a cooler looking character. I don't get it, I really don't. Also, you gotta register them as well, which goes for most closed species. Which is just so meticulous. With the Mochi Raptor one, I believe they had 2 different master lists, and the most recent one does not have most of the authorized king trait Mochi Raptors on them, so it's kind of useless. So just imagine if something happens between the 2 creators of this species. They split, and the resources are split as well. Goodbye, your officially registered Jolly Raptor. Is there a time limit for the make your own to be designed? There is no time limit for the design to be done, so take the time you need. I can guarantee you if you bought one for a year or 2 and then left it, and then came back to claim it, there would be at least some suspicion raised. And let's look at the coin shop, which I believe will probably be, yeah, the in-app currency, or the in-community currency. How do you earn coins? Do free artwork. Do artwork for commissions. God forbid you make an anatomically incorrect mistake, or else you're not getting our in-app currency, no no no. Headshots, God forbid you do headshots. It must be a full body, and coloured. These people are so stingy that they don't even want to give out the tiniest little morsels of their in-app currency unless you're making artwork of the highest caliber. This is just, I didn't know this at first. This is me visiting this part of the site for the first time. And God forbid you actually make a lot of money because you're only allowed 3 per year. I'm not sure if that means like 3 of each make your own or 3 of all of the make your owns combined. And seeing as how 100 coins is the equivalent to $30 going by this make your own common slot, they're probably really scalping the coins as well. What I'm trying to say here is basically if you do a commission, you open up your commissions for $5 fully coloured full bodies, the amount of coins you'll probably get back in return will not be $5 worth of coins directly, and therefore if you were to charge real currency, like dollars, you would reach the make your own goal of $30 more easily than you would reach the make your own goal for 100 coins. I hope that makes sense because I didn't understand what I was trying to say here when I played it back. And of course, the upgrades work with the coins too. This was the original Toy House site I found it through. And you can see everyone's lovely, cute and wonderful designs here. In one way I'm kind of like tempted, like flirtatiously sticking my toe in the pool thinking, well, what if I just pay the $30, which is what, like £22, and just get one of these? Or I could, you know, just make my own. And then he decided to make his own. Anyway, this isn't to shit on anyone who has purchased something. If you want to support these creators online, that's, you know, that's great, go ahead, pay them. I'm not at all discouraging you helping small creators out, but if you are just paying so that you can have this species or something that looks like it, I don't see the point. And how do you regulate something like that as well? Say you go to commission someone because you're unable to draw something yourself. You give them a screenshot of like a Jolly Raptor and you're like, can you do it this with these aesthetics and this and add that? And they don't know what the hell a Jolly Raptor is because it is a niche part of the internet that's just not popularised in a way that things like Protogens or even like Dutch Angel Dragons were. And even then, if you show one of them to someone who's not a furry, they'll be like, oh, cute little cardboard box dog. Oh, cute dragon you've got there. And it looks weird if you actually turn to them and go, well actually, it's this species. Like, they're just gonna tell you to shut the fuck up, you fucking furry, let's be real. We know what kind of clientele we are. We already know how they're gonna react to us. But someone else who's not in the fandom will just make you one. And they're gonna get into trouble because they don't know any better. Maybe the person who wants the character doesn't know it's a closed species. I also mentioned earlier in the video that I appreciated a lot of things on the website, and I do. I appreciate the species a lot, and that's why it shocked me to just find out how much money is involved with it. Like, yeah, it is a really amazing little cute creature, and that's why I'm drawing one, but you shouldn't have to be charging people that amount of money, even just to be able to draw the creature. I also mentioned how I have my own species in my fictional universes. They aren't closed species. I don't own the concept of robots, robot culture. I don't own the concept of chimeras or, you know, things that look like skull creatures. I don't own any of that. If you want to make a Sona that looks like Chiron or any of my catboys, you are free to do so. But if you directly copy them, that's the difference. That's when it becomes morally grey, morally bad. Anyway, feel free to get your pitchforks and torches out and start lighting fire to my house. My little internet house. I don't care. I'm making this because I'm proving a point. I wanted to make a little character, but I wasn't willing to spend a lot of money on it, because it is a lot of money to most people. You gotta be extremely rich to not see that. So, come hate on me if you please. I'm gonna ignore it or just like delete the comment because it's childish. It's greedy and it's childish, and that's just the hard truth. And there you have it, my Jolly Raptor. Or should I say, Foley Raptor. Haha, good one. Yeah, that's it. Didn't take me too long. Really cute. I like it. So for the eyes, we have one rare, we have one rare for the horns, we have an uncommon perk, being the little like dinosaur fluff things. I guess we have the upright fox, which is an uncommon. For the ears, they don't have any neck fur. They just have like one of the common tails. Some fangs, which are uncommon as well. So, we have 2 rare traits and 3 uncommon traits. So instead of paying 30 for the base, 90 for the uncommon traits, and 100 for the 2 rare traits, which gives us a total of $220 if we wanted this officialized, which is absolutely extortionate. I just found this on the internet. Furries will always be furries, and this sort of thing will always be around. It has been around for quite a few years now. This isn't really anything new, but I thought I'd just show in practice how silly these things can be. Feel free to make your own characters whatever way you want, because nobody's stopping you, and if someone tries to, just fucking block them. So yeah, enjoy. I'll be back next week. On my last closed species video, I got one of those comments from a child being like, "Stop making fun of closed species, you're hurting people." And I deleted it, and I really wish I didn't, so if I see one of those comments today, I will be pinning them, because they're so funny.